Hey everyone, it's me, Stacy, and I just have a story to tell. And at the end of it, it's supposed to be a little bit of a lesson and kind of what my takeaway was from it. So um, here it goes. It was I was 9 months pregnant with my oldest child, and I was living in Dallas. And if anybody knows me and knows me well, I kind of put myself into situations that are like, ha, why did you do that, Stacy? And I always take it as, everything that happens is a learning experience, and you can grow and you can learn from it and you can embrace it, and it can be like a wonderful, everything can be wonderful from it. So anyways, I am 9 months pregnant. I think within the next, what is it? You go through your ninth, so I was 36 weeks. Okay. Living in Dallas, and my girl's dad and I, we gotten home that night, and I went out to go to work the next day. I was temping at this place, which is another story. I was temping at this agency, or this company, and so I go out to my car and look where I parked it last the night before, and I'm like, man, this pregnancy is like driving me insane because I could have sworn I parked my car right here. And so I walked to the other side of our building where there was another area to park at, and my car wasn't there either. I'm like, what in the heck? This is not happening to me. And, if you don't find humor in bad stuff that's happening to you or misfortune, then your life just has to be way stressful, because it was already a stressful situation. I'm like, what am I going to do? So after I realized that my car was stolen, and I'd made a few phone calls, I'm like, great, what am I going to do? Now I needed a rental car. So I went to go get a rental car. And mind you, I had only been living in Dallas like 2 years, so I still had my Nebraska license. And those expire. And if you're not paying attention to it, then you forget to renew it. And you cannot rent a car when your license is renewed. So now I have no car. I can't rent a car, and I have to figure out how I'm going to go take a driver's test, and how I'm going to get there. And then I think I needed to get like my birth certificate too. So here's where the adventure begins. And I was like, sweet, this is going to be awesome, because now I have to learn how to take the bus and the public transportation, which was super cool when it came down to it. I like those types of adventures. I learned where I think the city hall was, and I learned I was not in the right place even for that. Then I had to somehow get my birth certificate, I believe. Anyways, then I had to go to the actual place where, trying to get all over town in Dallas. I mean, I was like downtown Dallas area and right in, in the surrounding areas. And so finally, and then after trying to get a car to take my test with, I got a license, which then allowed me to rent a car. They recovered my car, and there was like a frame left in it. When I got all my stuff out of the car, and you know what happened after all of that excitement and adventure happened? I still lived. I lived, and out of it became something that if I would have just stressed over it and been like, oh my gosh, my life sucks and stuff, then, I could have just not, I would have missed everything, every opportunity that I got to actually try out. And how many people get to walk around downtown Dallas 9 months pregnant and, meet the people that I did and see the different lifestyles that I got to. And so lesson of this little story, and what I take from it is, you just embrace obstacles. I've had a lot of that kind of stuff happen. Maybe I should just start going through where you just embrace the obstacles and be like, what are you going to do? You can't change what happened, so you just go with the flow. If you stop exactly where you're at, then you're not going to get anywhere else in life. And so this happened. what can you learn from everything that happens to you? And maybe instead of thinking that it's an obstacle, maybe it's actually opening up a door and leading you down a different road and a different path of what that of where where you're going in life. Maybe it's helping you decide who you really are. As I look back on all of my adventures and obstacles, then I would say I've had tons. Like I can't even count how many, learning experiences that I've had. So that's my story. Embrace obstacles. Look for what it's trying to show you, and just going with the flow and let it all play out and pan out the way that it's supposed to. And I'd love to hear some feedback from you guys. I want to hear, what are some obstacles that you ran into that then ended up turning out to be something that was like an amazing opportunity, or just a funny story. If if you had a situation like I did, and what you had to overcome, and stuff like that. I'd love to hear from you. Inbox me, message below. If you want to hear more of my crazy stories, I'd be more than happy to share. But anyways, have a great day.